Pablo Picasso, the artist who refused to stand still. Few artists have shaped modern art as profoundly one as Pablo Picasso. Born in 1881 in Malaga, Spain, Picasso was not simply a painter but a restless innovator who constantly challenged the boundaries of artistic expression. Over a career that spanned more than 7 decades, he reinvented his style repeatedly, leaving behind a body of work so vast and varied that it defies easy classification. Picasso showed extraordinary talent from an early age. Trained formally by his father, an art teacher, he mastered 4 classical techniques while still a teenager. Yet technical skill was never his final destination. After moving to Paris in the early 20th century, Picasso immersed himself in the city's vibrant artistic scene, where poverty, experimentation, and ambition collided. This period gave rise to his famous Blue Period, characterized by somber tones and emotionally charged depictions of loneliness, suffering, and social marginalization. As his circumstances changed, so did his art. The Rose Period followed, introducing warmer colors and themes drawn from circus performers and everyday life. But Picasso was never content to remain in one place stylistically. His most radical transformation came with the development of Cubism, alongside fellow artist Georges Braque. Cubism shattered traditional perspectives, breaking objects and figures into fragmented geometric forms. It forced viewers to see the world not as it appears, but as it can be understood from multiple angles at once. This was more than an artistic experiment, it was a philosophical statement. Picasso rejected the idea that art should merely imitate reality. Instead, he believed art should interpret, distort, and question it. "I paint objects as I think them, not as I see them," he once remarked, a sentence that captures his approach better than any manifesto. Picasso's work was deeply shaped by the political and social turmoil of his time. His most famous painting, Guernica, 1937, stands as one of the most powerful anti-war artworks in history. Created in response to the bombing of the Spanish town of Guernica during the Spanish Civil War, the painting's distorted figures and violent imagery convey horror without relying on realism. It is not a literal record of events, but an emotional truth rendered on an epic scale. Beyond his art, Picasso himself became a symbol of the modern artist, provocative, charismatic, and controversial. His personal life, particularly his relationships with women, has been the subject of intense criticism and debate. These discussions complicate his legacy, forcing modern audiences to separate, or at least question, the relationship between artistic genius and moral responsibility. Today, Picasso's influence is everywhere. His work fills major museums, his name is synonymous with innovation, and his ideas continue to shape how art is taught and understood. Yet Picasso himself resisted being turned into a monument. He believed that art should remain alive, dangerous, and unfinished. Pablo Picasso did not search for a single style or truth. He searched for possibility. And in doing so, he changed not only how art looks, but how it thinks.